Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Anderson. I have scouted around the net for proper pages on ordinary people asking what the platform, the COVID platform, is, what it's about, and actually questioning the safety and any tests, etc., done on this platform. I cannot see the rage in people that they've been experimented on. They don't understand what it is. They don't know what it's going to do. They don't know what it's going to do to their children. They don't know what it's going to do to their grandchildren. They haven't got a clue what it's going to do to the human race as a whole. But they have been experimented on, and they all understand this. Now, the reason that I didn't volunteer, and you did, to go to this experiment is because of the very first bit that put me off of the idea was when they started telling us people who had died with COVID. And the numbers kept on going up, but they never told us how many people were actually dying of COVID. And that got me suspicious. So I went onto the websites. Pfizer, Moderna, I went onto their websites and I looked at what the platform was and I thought, no, because all of them said, including our politicians on their bulletin board underneath the news, and you can find it yourself. They did say, this is not a vaccine per se. And at another time they said, this is not a vaccine as you would understand a vaccine to be. And that, along with what I understood on the websites of Moderna and Pfizer, made me choose not to. And made me want to stay away from all of that. Because I understood what the platform was. And it was pretty simple. They explain it relatively easily that even an idiot like me can understand it. It's a platform. And they put this platform onto your immune system. And then when they want to, they can attach things to the platform to manipulate your immune system. That's exactly what they say. I'm not making this up. Go and check for yourself. And if you had, you probably wouldn't have gone and volunteered. You certainly wouldn't have volunteered it for your children if you'd actually gone and done your own homework. Now, I'm getting an impression of what I'm seeing online, that there seems to be a blame game going here. Rather than people question their politicians, yada, 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 they're questioning people who didn't take the vaccine, the platform. And it's almost like an accusation like, we didn't tell you. Or why didn't we inform the public? Or why didn't we do this? We did. Right? We got banned from social networks for doing it. Some people got arrested for doing it. You had plenty warning. And I'm talking to everybody now. No matter whether you live in Canada, whether you live in Australia, or whether you live right in the middle of Europe. I'm talking to all of you. You all had a choice to go onto the websites and have a look. The fact that you chose not to, and you chose to believe the narrative, should have you, as an individual, absolutely outraged with your government and on the point of what they've done to you, be able to look at your government and honestly say, I do not trust any of you because you are all at this. You've all been at this. You all helped lock us down. You all helped do this, that, and the next thing. And none of you are willing to talk about it. You're not willing to let us take any action against you for what you've done to us. Now we want to know what you've done. We want to know the results. We want to know this. We want to know that. And rather than attacking people who haven't taken the platform. Surely you should be at your politicians who forced you into taking the platform. And I know that you volunteered, okay? But you know as well as I do, the fear and all the rest of it made you volunteer. So whilst I can forgive you because the fear made you do it, and I understand fear. I've gone through all sorts of fear in my life, not only to me, but caused it. So I understand fear very well. And from that point of view, I know you were coerced. I know that you were terrified into doing this. That does not give you the excuse for doing nothing now, because now you understand you cannot trust these people. Now you need to understand what they've done to you. For Christ's sake, this is not about you. It's not about me. It's not about your politics. It's not about the world order or anything else. This is about understanding what they've done to your children and what they've done to your grandchildren. The blame game doesn't matter anymore. You need to get onto your politicians to start understanding what they've done to your children and your grandchildren. You need to start doing something, because this constant denial and looking for other people to blame is not working. Denial is not working anymore. You need to start talking to your politicians and asking them, is there a future for my grandchildren? Are they going to be able to produce children? We want answers, not online script and all the rest of it. We want answers, and we want answers from the politicians, and we want them in the same amount of time that it took them to lock us down, 24 hours. We want the truth, because it's important to all of you people who have taken this platform that you know the truth. And if you don't think it's important, then you are part of the problem. Start talking to your politicians. Start asking questions. Start asking them, what have they done to you as an individual? Sod the rest of us. You need to ask your politicians what they've done to you and what you have volunteered your children for and your grandchildren for. You need to start taking responsibility. You're not taking responsibility. And it is every adult's responsibility to deal with this. Globally, get up and start asking your politicians what they've done. Please. At least you'll have the truth. And then you can deal with it. Have a nice day.